What is up, y'all? Welcome to the starting line. This is the National Rock Racing Association's little weekly update, if you will. If you're new, you haven't been with us before, welcome. Today I have the results from Bikini Bottoms, and I figured we'd just go over that real quick and then touch on the next event, which you see scrolling right there. Countdown to Mid America, 11 days away, less than 2 weeks. Also, want to give a shameless plug right there. My sister show, On the Hill with Nick. We go live a couple of times a week and basically cover all things rock bouncing. So please join us there tonight. It'll be the Sermon on the Hill, and I'm not going to give away all the secrets, but we're going to have a good show. We're going to have a good show. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody holding up? I I gotta say, you know, I gotta say it. Please keep Wes Keene in your prayers. Wes is doing well, but he is far from recovered. He has got a long road ahead of him. Wes Keene in a bad accident at Wildcat a couple of weeks ago. Has been in the hospital ever since, and we want to keep him in our prayers. Okay, that's all I can ask. Where's everybody watching from, man? How many times have you seen this show? What do you think about this show? Could you do without it? You don't like it at lunchtime? Tell me what you think. So I have some updates from the National Rock Racing Association. Let's talk about this weekend, man. All right, so I arrived Friday night, hung out with Clyde. No, Thursday night. I got to hang out with Clyde a little bit in the afternoon Thursday. Got set up. It was surreal, man. It was some somber moments just setting up. Um, it was the first race back since Wes's accident, and so it was tough. It was challenging, but it felt right. It felt good, and everybody that was there was just like, hey, Wes would want us racing. He would want us to get back to it, because he would get back to it. So we got all set up, and then got to racing on Thursday afternoon. We kicked off with the UTV class, in the UTV Cup Series and the UTV Stock class. Okay, so we had some really great action, and starting with the UTV Stock class, top five: Ben Casey, Dan Carter, number 4. Excited to see Dan in the top 5 these last couple of races. Third place, standing on the podium, Wade Good. I've got a little highlight video from one of his runs. Second place, Brandon Davis, Mr. Consistency. Glad to see that. Glad to see him up on the podium. Brandon tearing it up this weekend. And then in first place, Mr. Paul Wolf. No surprise there. Paul is a wild man behind the wheel, and he has taken this year very serious and has got a rig that is proven already, actually. So moving on into the UTV Cup Series, these are buggies that are purpose-built chassis. They're 100% custom. So top 5, Clint Garrison. Glad to see Clint up there. Clint running that very proven buggy. Drawing a blank here. Anyway, Clint Garrison, glad to see him up there. Fourth place, Paul Wolf. Paul had a little fumble on hill 2, hit a tree head on, ended up stopping him, slowing him down a little bit, but still managed a fourth place finish with that. So that's pretty amazing. Paul. Third place, Cash LaCroix. Cash, no stranger to the podium, but he is definitely tearing it up down there. Tim Cameron, second place. Again, no surprise there. These top drivers, man, are just, you know, it is getting down to seconds. Look at these top. Check out these top three. Cash LaCroix, total time 1:38.584. Paul Wolf right below him in fourth place with a 1:38.64, and then Tim Cameron, we just mentioned, 1:38.387. So let me. I just want to see. I don't have the places I just have the points. So Tim Cameron, 0.2 of a second ahead of Cash, or faster than Cash. I mean, come on, y'all. You want to see some racing action, man, and you are new to this sport. Wow, that is what it's all about. And then the top spot again, Wade Good. With a 1:35.785, so a couple of seconds ahead. But still, I mean, only 3 seconds change from fourth to first. I mean, that is racing, y'all. That is racing. So as we were wrapping up Friday, it was looking like we were going to get dumped on, and I can't believe that it held off for us. For racing on Friday, but I tell you what, I helped packed up all my camera equipment, and got squared away, and then headed to the hotel. And I was in the shower, and man, I could hear the thunder, I could hear the rain starting to come in. It even hailed a little bit, pretty crazy. But the rain only lasted that night. It rained, very hard for 3 or 4 hours for sure. And then when we got up Saturday morning, it was still misting a little bit, not hard rain, definitely cloudy, cool, perfect weather. Kept the dust down, and really didn't make it too muddy. And then the rain held off for the rest of the day. We just had a beautiful, I was talking to Bree, there were times where I had taken my hoodie off, and there were times where it was windy and cloudy, and I thought, man, I should put my hoodie back on. But just as I was about to do that, the sun would come out and warm me up, and but it didn't rain. The temperature was cool. It was just perfect racing. So Saturday, got all set up, had a driver's meeting around 9. Huge shout out to the folks from Fire Aid for coming in and putting on a heck of a demonstration. Fire Aid, I am a believer. Totally thankful that we are using their products on our hills to protect our drivers. Very excited about that. And then we kicked off racing. And so on Saturday, we had the UTV Bounty Series, and basically the difference is the UTV guys run the same hills as the big bouncers, so it's real easy to set up. They're running the same course. So they kicked off around 10 or 10:30. Hillside Live was rocking. Great job. Huge shout out to those guys. And yeah, we got to racing. I got to film. I was right on the starting line. I got to see everybody right before they were running, and man, it was great. It was great. So we can talk about the UTV Bounty Series. I got the top 3. Wade Good standing on the podium again. I was excited about this one. Trent Ratcliffe standing on the podium for the UTV Bounty Series. That young man puts in work, and he absolutely deserves to be up there on the podium. And then first place, Paul Wolf. Paul just absolutely tearing it up, and it was a good time. It was a good time watching those guys. So let's move on to the bouncer class, man. These guys are the heavyweights. These guys are what everybody comes for. I mean, I love the UTV drivers. I love the RC class. We can actually the RC Unlimited class was top three was Bob Meadows, uh, Justin Hoback in second place, and Mark Crow in first. There was a tie between first and second. Justin and uh, Mark kind of switched places on hill 1 and 2, so they both were combined with the same points. So it had to go down to times, and Mark beat him by just again just seconds. It's so close, so close. We will have all of that information up on the website. Just give us a little bit of time. Been very, very busy. I know Clyde's a busy man, but he will get it up there, the results and all the points, updates, and everything, so we can see, so we can follow and see who is on top. All right, so we talked about the RC class. Again, they ran in the middle, in between hills 1 and 2 for the bouncer class and the UTV bounty class. Ran hills 1 and 2. It was our first race having the RC stock class, so we got to see a bunch of Axial's new riff. So that was exciting. I know that you can pick one of those riffs up at Spider Off Road. Check them out, spideroffroad.com. Also, while we're talking about .coms, always scrolling up top, National Rock Racing Association. We talked about the points updates. If you have any question on any of our events, on our rules, on the point standings, anything like that, man, nationalrockracing.com, nationalrockracing.com is the place to go. So please go and check that out. Got a couple of comments in here. Oregon in the house. Jacob Harriman, what's up, man? Neil and Jen, London, Kentucky, and yes, that was a horrible accident. Continue to pray for Wes. We thank you very much for that. Dustin Girding, shout out to Clyde and the crew for improved recovery and safety. Everyone was on top of it this weekend. I agree, Dustin. There was a different sense on the hills. It was definitely a different feel. Not that safety was ever a problem or we latched on it. I really feel like we were always on it, but now it is just no joke, no doubt what the priority is, and that is absolute 100% safety of the driver, safety of our crowd, stuff like that. If you look at video from back in the day, the crowds were feet away from where the bouncer drive, but where the hills were, and now we definitely try to keep it way more safe. We keep everybody back and out of harm's way. Not only just we're always worried about bouncers going into the crowd, but also rocks being flung, mud and stuff. I mean, it can get dangerous. Trust me, I stand out there with a camera and I get punched. It feels like I get punched in the gut every once a race at least by a rock or a mud clump or something like that. So we definitely care about everybody being safe. So you're absolutely right, Dustin. All right, let's get into the Bouncer Cup here. Going into this event, we had again, a lot of people had Wes on their mind. I didn't hear anybody say, I don't think I want to do this anymore. Everybody was very adamant about getting back out and getting racing, and I'm very thankful for that, because it definitely could have gone the other way. People could have said, man, I'm not racing until I have a fire suppression system installed. I'm not racing until, this has changed, that's changed. They just wanted to get back to racing, Mr. Daniel Heckley, smoked from Heckley Racing, was out there with a dang near broken foot, limping and everything, but he was not going to miss this event. So very thankful. Daniel out there racing the Outlaw 2 buggy that he has rebranded as Lawless. So very cool to see that new wrap. Again, Daniel had a pretty scary wreck himself with a fire involved and everything. But Bobby Tanner, Danny Smith, I think they were, Bill Blaisdell, those guys were on them within less than, within seconds. Again, got the fire out, got Daniel out. So huge shout out to our safety guys, man. And again, it is a lot of the times it's other drivers that are out there, um, with the fire cans and with the fire extinguishers and stuff like that, trying to help out. So, we do have our safety guys, but we also have very committed drivers who are there for their brothers and they want to make sure that they are safe. Dustin asking, does Smoked Out have a new owner or was it a rental Saturday? Yes, Dustin, I'm glad you brought that up. Chris Winchell from Perryville, part of that Perryville Mafia family. Chris has always done a lot of work for Daniel. He doesn't ask for anything. He just loves to help. He loves to be a part of it. He comes to all of these events, and Daniel let him run Smoked Out this weekend, man. It was so cool. He finished both hills. He wasn't stupid fast, but he finished. And again, Smoked Out is a proven buggy. So huge shout out to Chris, man. So proud of you, dude, and so thankful that you had the opportunity to do that. I would not pass it up either, my friend. So well done. Let's talk about the top five, man. Danny Smith coming in fifth place. Scott Goforth in fourth. That was actually John Allen Campbell in the Taz buggy, reject buggy. So two reject buggies on the podium. In the top five this weekend. Larry Krogh in third place. Huge shout out to Larry, man. Love seeing Larry out there tearing it up in that Ford Power buggy. Glad to see him back up on the podium. Larry is coming for it this year, y'all. So get on over to his page, please, and follow him and all of his updates. Larry is a good guy, and he deserves to be right where he's at. Second place, Bubba Bacon. Love seeing this again, man. Bubba driving that big block powered buggy, and man, it is just, it is he is an animal behind the wheel. That is for sure. So huge shout out to Bubba, man. It did end up coming down to a tie for second and third between Larry and Bubba as far as points go, and it was a second and a half that was the difference. So Bubba got 121.907 and Larry got 122.465. So very close racing. And then on top, Timmy Cameron with a perfect weekend as far as the big bouncers. He winning both hills with a total of 104.979 as far as his time goes. So, Tim Cameron running that Hellbent buggy that he built a couple of years ago, won 2 championships in the NRRA with it. So, Timmy back in that big block power buggy. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Well, that's it, y'all. You see the countdown there. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message us. You can get signed up. You can get directions. There's hotel information. There's information on the cabins. Please go to MidAmericaOutdoors.com. Check out all their camping availability and stuff like that. They've got cabins. They've got full freaking houses that you can rent down there, man. I mean, it is no joke. I love Mid-America, and I'm excited that we're going to be there a lot this year. A lot. Drivers, no matter what you're driving, whether it be RCs to the big bouncers, get on over to the website and get signed up. We will post the link for sign up later on, but again, it is super simple to sign up. Get over there, get pre-registered. We really, especially in the RC class, we really need to buckle down and make sure that everybody is getting signed up as early as possible, because when you come up to us and we are doing the drivers meeting and you haven't signed up yet and you came to race and you drove hours and hours and hours, it's hard for me to say no, but it is difficult to deal with at that point. So please do us a favor and pre-register. You're going to save yourself some money, and you're going to save yourself a lot of headache as well. Remember that late entries usually go first, so just keep that in mind. Larry Crow checking in. What's up, brother? Eagle Eye Productions in the house. Andrew Arnett. Sounds like I missed a good weekend of racing. I'm glad to see new safety precautions. Yeah, Andrew, you did miss a good weekend. It was a good weekend of racing, but I know we'll see you again soon. So don't worry about it. We've got plenty of video coming out. We're going to be releasing videos all week long, and so just for you guys to check it out. Well, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. That is it. I'm going to leave you with a video, kind of a highlight of Wade Good. We mentioned his name a lot this episode, so I want to show y'all some of his highlights, and then we're going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night, a great day. Please check out Sermon on the Hill tonight, there, evenings at 7 p.m. Central. It's at On the Hill with Nick is the address, so please get over there and check it out. Love to have you guys there. Love to hang out with y'all. All right, everybody. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, gripes, send me a message, and I'll see if I can help you out. I love all y'all. Looking forward to seeing everybody soon. Have a good day.